And now we're live. Hey, everybody. We're live on Facebook, live on YouTube. I've got 4 great guests tonight from 2 different podcasts. I have Nicky and Manny from the Bubble Bath Stories podcast, and Trey and Marah from the That Means Nothing to Me podcast. And we're going to meet them all in the second round. But as everybody knows, I always start the show off with an honorary drink. If anybody wants to toast with me or fake toast with
Sit up there.
If you are watching at home, feel free to leave a fake comment or a bad answer. That always makes us laugh in the show notes. I can put it up there. We love bad answers on the show. So if everybody's ready, I'm going to get started.
All right, let's do that.
We're ready?
Good. All right,
here we go.
let's get some questions answered.
This is the actual start of the show. All right. Hey, everybody. Welcome to the Stuff I Never Knew Trivia Game Show podcast. I'm Jeff. I'm your host tonight. Each week, 4 players from around the world call in and battle it out over 3 rounds of trivia. Tonight, I have Nicky and Manny from the Bubble Bath Stories podcast and Trey and Marah from the That Means Nothing to Me podcast. We'll meet them all in the second round. But as you know, we get right into it in the first round. And tonight I have a special game planned. I'm a big fan of chips, Doritos. You don't get to be an eighth of a ton on your own. You have to train. So one of the things I like to train with is Doritos. And tonight I have a game. It's called Are Those Really Real Dorito Flavors? So I'm going to read a flavor of Doritos, and I want you to tell me, is that flavor real or made up? Fake, or is it real or fake? My order tonight is going to be Nicky, Manny, Trey, Marah. Nicky, are you ready?
I was born ready.
All right. Doritos Tangy Pickle. Are Tangy Pickle real flavor Doritos or fake?
It sounds like it could be real. That's the worst part. I
promise you, all 12 of these sound like they could be real.
I'm gonna say it is a flavor.
It is correct. The first point of the night.
Tangy pickle?
Yeah, real flavor.
Dang.
Over to Manny.
All right.
Doritos pepper bacon. Is pepper bacon a real or fake Dorito flavor?
Pepper bacon sounds like it should be real, but I'm going to go with fake.
Oh, you should have stuck with your gut. It is a real Dorito flavor.
Pepper bacon. Wow.
All right.
Let's see what you got.
There you go. Over to Trey.
Wait.
Trey, Doritos Thai pepper chicken flavored Dorito. Is that a real Dorito flavor?
I gotta say no. I don't know how you would transfer chicken into a chip.
Well, the great food scientists at Frito-Lay, I think that's where Doritos are from, they have done it. It is a real Doritos flavor.
Lay's has chicken and waffles too.
Yeah, that's right.
You bring it home.
Oh gosh.
Over to Marah.
Lay's.
Doritos wasabi are wasabi flavored Doritos.
I think, yeah, that sounds kind of good. I would eat that, yes.
That is, yes. I went 4 yeses in a row. Back to Nicky.
Oh, now I'm scared. Okay, let's
All right. These are called Doritos Jacked, and it's Boston garlic shrimp flavored. Boston garlic shrimp. Is that a real?
No, it's not real.
It is a real flavor.
Oh. Shrimp, though?
Yeah, I know, right?
Well, let's see. Let's see what Manny thinks of this one. Another Doritos Jacked flavor. Spicy tuna roll is a sushi flavored Dorito.
I'm going to say yes.
Yes, that is my first fake flavor of the night. Not a real Dorito flavor.
Oh. I thought that'd be something that's like available in Japan. That's
true.
exotic.
Yeah, I could see it.
Over to Trey. These are Doritos Collisions, and their flavor is peanut butter and jelly. One side peanut butter, the other side jelly.
One side of the chip, they managed to do that?
Yeah, like those, remember those flips cracker pretzels? They're like pretzel cracker. These are peanut butter jelly flavored opposite side Doritos.
Mr. Frito-Lay.
I'm going to say yes, just because I want to try those.
That is incorrect. I made that one up, and I really sold it with the hand
Yeah,
gestures.
you really did.
Please don't give that idea to anybody. That sounds bad.
All right, Tamara. Marah, right? Sorry.
No worries.
Over to Marah. Doritos Collisions again.
Oh,
These
God.
are s'mores, s'more flavored Doritos.
No, that sounds like
No way.
I would not eat that. I don't think other people would.
Other people might, but Doritos hasn't made it yet, so that is correct.
I would have said yes.
Good answer.
Good answer. Good answer.
I probably would have said yes, too, honestly.
All right, our last round, back to Nicky. Doritos made an unidentified flavor. How about a flavor you couldn't identify?
I feel like I saw this on a BuzzFeed article. I'm going to say this yes.
It's,
Yeah.
it's a tasty blog post.
I feel like yes, that's an actual flavor.
Going with yes. Yes is correct.
Good answer. Good answer.
Yeah, that was good.
Over to Manny. Doritos ketchup flavored Doritos.
I'm gonna say yes on that one.
Yes, and your first point of the night. That's correct.
Oh my god, you don't have a point.
Yo, wow. Okay, you don't gotta say it so loud.
I'm sorry.
I haven't gotten one right either. I feel you.
Oh, I'm sorry.
All right, there, Trey. You can turn it around right here.
Right,
Doritos
fine.
Nacho Italiano
That's got to be real. I think yes.
is correct. That is correct.
Good answer. Good answer.
Oh,
Get those.
I needed it.
This is my shit, dude.
This is the best dude.
Nacho
I'm
Italiano.
gonna look
All right, and
I'm not kidding.
Amazon.
last one tomorrow. Doritos spinach artichoke dip.
Oh, totally.
I think that's real. That sounds pretty.
That's the one I think people are going to campaign for because that sounds awesome.
Oh,
But
yeah.
it's incorrect. Incorrect. If you're out there, Doritos, the public wants a spinach artichoke dip Dorito. But we
Yeah, right. What color would that be?
Green? Would it be a green Dorito?
Like
What color?
green color?
I don't know. I would eat it. I'll tell you that. It's got green with like white polka dots all over it. Maybe we're not having that one.
Doritos Locos Tacos.
All right, so now we're going to the second round, which means we get to meet our guests tonight. We are in full swing. We're meeting Nicky and Manny from the Bubble Bath Stories podcast. Welcome to the show. How's it going tonight?
Great. How are you doing? Thank you so much for having us.
Yeah, unbelievable.
I miss dancing. That's
Yeah.
what quarantine took for me. So
Yeah.
sometimes I just like to dance.
We
You,
tried.
you just had a big dinner, right? You're dancing. You're on a trivia show, but you host a trivia show called the Bubble Bath Stories. Tell us a little bit about the show, how it got started, and you know what goes on it.
So it's a podcast that we do in our bathroom. So hence the name Bubble Bath Stories. And it's a 15-minute podcast where we get straight to the point. And a lot of the conversations are based on everyday conversations he and I might have or conversations that we have with friends. But the whole point of it is to start the conversation so our listeners can continue it.
Very good. And what's the best way people can find the show if they want to listen to it or check out or find more information about you?
Well, we use through Anchor, and that actually broadcasts us through all the platforms. So you can find us on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google, really any of them.
And you can find us on Facebook and Instagram at
IG.
Bubble Bath Stories and
Our
TikTok because we had to learn about TikTok, guys.
Not for long.
It was great practice for, I guess, Instagram Reels.
Right now, it's a race. Whoever keeps it going, it gets the most.
And you also have a website as well?
Yeah, so we have a website. It's currently a little under construction, but you can find us at bubblebathstories.co.
Awesome. So that's me. We're going to meet. That's our first half of the guests. We'll meet our second half after you two sit in the hot seat.
Ooh.
We're going to keep the order the same tonight. There was no clear-cut runaway in the first round, which means, Nicky, you're in the hot seat first tonight. Everybody's going to get 3 questions from the same 3 categories, and then a name 5 bonus question where it's a kind of a vague category. You have to give me 5 things that fit into that category within 10 seconds. So,
okay, I got this.
all right. There's 8 points available to each of you in this round. Nicky, your phobias that start with A.
Okay.
If you have acrophobia, what are you afraid of?
Is it tiny little holes?
It is not tiny little holes. It is. You're afraid of heights. You're afraid of heights.
Like an acrobat.
Oh, that was a good one.
That would be a bad phobia for an acrobat.
Yeah.
All right. Your wild animals question. What is the name given to domesticated cats who have escaped to live in the wild?
Feral cats?
Feral cats is correct.
Yeah!
Okay. Wow, yeah. That's a good one.
All right. Your numbers question. How many horns does an average African rhino have?
An average one?
An average. We took the sum of them all and we averaged them.
Okay. 2. I'm gonna say 2.
2 is correct.
Yeah!
Correct.
Yes, I knew things.
All right.
I'm never scared, guys. I'm never scared.
All right, Nicky, your name 5 bonus points.
All right.
I'll read you the category, and when I say go, I'll start the timer. Nicky, I need you to name 5 drinks that are served hot and go.
Hot toddies, hot chocolate, tea, coffee. Oh my God, cider, hot cider.
At the buzzer was cider. I wasn't able to accept erger, but the first 4 and cider were correct. You got 5 points.
Woo!
Let's go over.
Oh my God, I am studying.
Hot toddies.
You guys weren't expecting that.
Hot toddies.
I like that came out of nowhere. I promise you guys.
I'm kind of dropping the ball here on the scoreboard. We have live scoring on the show. We're gonna go to. We have
leading. The ladies are leading. Sorry, fellas.
We have Nicky, the only one to go in round 2, but a clear cut in first place right now in round 2. She has 9 points. Manny and Trey have 1, and Marah has 2.
Happens all the time.
I'm so sorry. That's one of the ones I should get. Let's see. All right, we're going to Manny. Are you ready for the hot seat?
I'm ready.
All right, your A phobia. What are you afraid of if you have aerophobia?
I'm going to go with airplanes. Flying.
Wow, you got it. Flying is correct.
So sorry.
I would have accepted airplanes, but
Yeah, right?
this show isn't known for exact answers.
The Simpsons. I learned from The Simpsons.
All right, your wild animals, Manny. What is the name of a young deer?
A young deer is a fawn.
Fawn is correct. 2 for 2.
Yeah.
And your numbers question. How many toes does an ostrich have on one foot?
An ostrich has 3 toes.
3 toes. Incorrect. It is 2 toes.
I was going to say
If you
2.
would have gotten that right, I would have. How would you have known that?
All right. Manny, your name 5 bonus question. 10 seconds once I read the category. Name 5 foods that you can put into an omelet and go.
Mushrooms, tomatoes, jalapenos, onions, eggplant.
Ooh.
And good. All vegetarian omelets for Manny tonight.
Eggplant.
Yeah.
Hey, technically, you could put anything into an eggplant. Or into an omelet. So back to the live scoring. Looks like Nicky holds on to the lead by 1 point. She's holding there with 9, Manny with 8. And we're going to meet our next two guests tonight, Trey and Marah from That Means Nothing to Me podcast. Welcome to the show. Officially calling in from Florida, I believe.
Thank you so much for having us.
Florida. Whoop.
Yeah.
Welcome to the show. Tell us a little bit about your show. And I believe you just start producing it?
Yeah, so it's a fairly new podcast. In fact, our 4th episode comes out tomorrow. It's based on the idea that everybody has things that mean a lot to them that don't mean anything to other people. So, for instance, the person that I interview, I don't want to give away the twist too much to the episode, but tomorrow I interview a original cast member of the newest Cirque du Soleil show. Who in his free time is very proud of all the time he spent in his life learning how to twist balloon animals.
Oh.
And so the entire episode is not so much like me asking about Cirque du Soleil, but rather him talking about Q twists and like the different technical terms for balloon animals, and it's very interesting.
Oh wow, it sounds really. I mean, you take like a deep dive into a category maybe you're not familiar with, and you're gonna walk away learning a bunch of stuff. Anything? Where can we find if we want to listen to the show? How can we find you?
Well, so we're available on Spotify and iTunes, and we're going to be on YouTube in about a week or so.
Oh, great. And Marah, anything you want to add or promote?
Just to say, it's really fun to get to talk to people and have them nerd out on the things that they don't normally get to and get to be proud of stuff. So we're having a blast, and we hope that you guys check it out.
She's my producer.
Yeah. Awesome. Hey, I wish I had a producer.
Yeah, I work on the podcast.
This is a one-man show, and it's struggling. All right, that's going to put Trey into the hot seat. Are you ready, Trey?
Yes.
Where's the confidence? I didn't feel confident.
You got it.
All right. Your phobias that start with A. What frightens you if you have astrophobia? ASTRA, astrophobia.
So I have to pick one answer. So I gotta say, maybe space.
Space. Incorrect. You said one answer. It is two things. It's thunder and lightning, which does occupy space.
Yeah.
I would entertain an argument for that if you
I was
wanted
going to say the night sky. That's my other one. I don't know.
Okay, your second question for wild animals. What is the 3-letter name for a young cheetah?
A cat.
Close. It's 3 letters. I'm looking for a cub. A cub.
Oh.
All right, here we go. We're going to turn it around, Trey. Every time I tell you we're turning around, we turn it around. Here's where we go. How many pairs of wings does a bee have?
2.
2 is correct on the board. There you go. In round 2, we got a point for you.
Thanks, Jerry Seinfeld.
Now, if you're an expert in Doritos, as you claimed, you will also love this Name 5 bonus question. I'll read the category. You have 10 seconds. Trey, I need you to name 5 flavors of donuts and go.
Glazed, chocolate frosted, strawberry, jelly filled, and what? It's a place.
And time.
I hate frosting cream. That's why.
That was the shortest 10 seconds ever.
It was official. I have a real clock up here. But don't worry. I tell everybody, the first 2 rounds are for fun. You have 3 points in the first round, 8 points in the second round. But in the third round, there's 30 points available. So even though Nicky's still in the first place by 3 points, you'll see how fast things change in the final round. So that means we're moving over to Marah. Are you ready for the hot seat?
Yes, I'm ready.
Oh, I had my Google voice search was on that whole time and just recorded everything I said. All right, Marah, your phobias that start with a question. If you have aurora-phobia, what are you afraid of?
Aurora.
Aurora. A-U, my Pittsburghese sometimes comes out there. A-U-R-O-R-O, phobia. Aurora.
Oh gosh. Is that like a fear of like bright lights or auras or something?
I will give it to you. It's fear of the northern lights. Fear of the northern lights.
Weird. Did not know that was real.
All right. Your wild animals question. What is the world's fastest two-legged creature?
Oh my gosh. Like an ostrich?
Like an ostrich is correct. Correct.
Oh, okay.
All right. Your numbers question.
That's a confusing question. Running or
Fastest.
Well, you guys helped me out. You had an ostrich question earlier with my brain, so.
I have a lot of running themes on this show. Your numbers question. How many blowholes does a toothed whale have?
Oh, that's a good one.
One.
One. I couldn't trick you. All the other number questions were two. I thought I could trick you, but I did not. One is correct. Two blowholes wouldn't be very efficient.
It would be.
All right, so here we go. Your name 5. I'm feeling good about it. You might be able to run in the second round here.
Okay.
I'll read you the category. You'll have 10 seconds. Name 5 things commonly found at a garage sale and go.
Okay. Clothes, shoes, appliances, paintings, and knickknacks like shelf things. I don't know.
And at the buzzer, all 5. A very strong showing for you. Let's go to the live scoreboard. I think we have a new leader here.
Yay!
By 1 point, Marah takes the lead from Nicky. Nicky does not seem happy.
I was just practicing.
So we're going to go to the final round, and this is where it gets fun. There's 30 points available. We only have 4 points between first and fourth, but we got 30 points coming your way in the final round. The way that this works is I'm going to read you a question. And after I read the question, I'll start to read a series of clues. If you buzz in by saying your name, if you, Nicky, you know the answer, say Nicky. Manny, say Manny. Trey, I think we got it. Buzz in by saying your first name. That'll lock out everybody else. You can answer. If you get it right on the first clue, you'll get 3 points. If you get it right on the second clue, you'll get 2 points. And on the third clue, you get 1 point. If you're right, you get the points. But if you buzz in and you're wrong, you will lose those points. So if you're wrong on the 3-point clue, you're going to deduct 3 points from your score. You can buzz in multiple times. I don't mind if you want to sink the ship. You can buzz in on every round. I know it's totally fine.
Okay.
And once we do the first one, everybody you'll really get the flow of it.
Okay.
So here we go.
I'm stressed.
I'm looking for a dog breed. Which dog breed?
Oh man.
No, not dog lovers. Or
Just listen to our first episode.
uh-oh. All right, maybe it's about this dog. I got a piece of ice. Which dog breed? It was named after a French monk who founded a famous monastery in the Alps. If you know it, buzz in by saying your name.
Marah.
Marah?
Is it a greater Swiss mountain dog?
It is not a greater Swiss mountain dog, unless that has a secondary name. I'll go to the second clue.
It's named after
Trey.
Trey gonna buzz in?
Is it a Nikita?
It is not a Nikita.
We're going down.
That's the way to do it. Your second clue, we'll go for 2 points now. Donald Duck's Boulevard is one of them. Donald Duck had a pet.
It's like kind of dog is goofy.
All right.
Donald
We'll go
Duck.
into the third. Marge, you buzzing?
No.
What was that clue? Donald Duck's
Donald Duck's Boulevard is one of them. Is it Boulevard or? Let me see here.
Isn't that like a type of street?
Hold on.
This guy.
Do you? I have no idea what this is.
Boulevard.
Let's see.
It was named after a French
Monsieur.
person's name.
Monsieur.
Is there like a?
Monsieur
Is there
Poppy.
like a?
Monsieur. Oh, I'm sorry. I should have said Boulevard. Sometimes I voice type these and it auto corrected.
Is Boulevard kind of dog?
Boulevard. Bolivar. Boulevard.
All
Alright, let's go to the last.
What's the next clue?
All right, the last clue. They were bred for alpine rescue missions.
Oh, Nicky.
Manny.
I don't know who got that one.
I'll give it to you.
No,
I'll give it to you.
I was gonna say a husky.
Husky, incorrect.
Trey.
Wait, Nicky
sorry.
did buzz in right after Manny.
Mountain dog.
All right. No, Nicky.
All right. Oh, Monsieur.
Manny.
No.
No, wait. I got Trey went next.
I remember now.
Trey says Saint Bernard. That is correct.
Oh, yeah, right.
You got to do it for me.
All right. So just so we see how that round works,
You doing, Trey?
we have Nicky lost the point. Manny lost the point. Oop, lost the point. Trey lost 2 points, and Marah lost 3 points. So
All right.
so far, there's only been 3 points available, but we've managed to lose 7. So this is going to be a great final round. I love it already. All right. Everybody kind of gets how it works now. So here we go. Now here we go. You got the momentum. You're ready to go. I'm looking for an international organization.
Nicky.
Which
Oh.
you can pre-guess for 4 points. That's a rule on the show, but you also lose 4 points.
Okay, never mind. Sorry, I was too excited.
All right, here we go. It was founded in 1945. It was founded, and that probably doesn't help a lot. It's very vague.
What is the UN? Oh, Nicky.
Nicky, is your Jeopardy answer? What is the UN?
Really stressful. I'm like really. Yes. I say the UN.
The UN is correct. Correct. We'll go. I got to keep up with the score because I lose it fast. So now you got 3 points. That puts you up to 2. See how that math works?
Hashtag.
Hashtag podcast math. All right. Your next question. I'm looking for an American B film hero. Which American B film hero am I referring to? His most well-known film is King's Row. King's Row.
Row, R-O-W?
R-O-W.
Row, King.
I can't hear my thoughts.
That's part of Manny's strategy.
Process.
All right, our second clue. John Hinckley tried to assassinate him in 1981.
I'm not even gonna pretend. He's
I think I'm too young for this question.
Oh my god, what the hell's the name of that girl?
Manny?
Manny.
That was it.
Ronald Reagan?
Ronald Reagan for 2 points is correct.
I had that thought as you said your name. I went, oh no, he's gonna get it.
Oh, let's get those who's in my head. I can remember. All right, that's a golf club.
All right, now I'm looking for a car. Which car? In 1999, it was voted the second most influential car of the 20th century.
Nicky, I'm going with the Volkswagen Beetle.
Volkswagen Beetle is incorrect.
Damn, I lost 3 points. That's okay.
Your second clue. It was designed by Sir Alec Isigonis. That probably helped nobody.
Very good.
All right. Our third clue. First, they were marketed under the Austin. Is that you buzzing in, Nicky?
I don't know.
Let him finish the clue.
Yeah.
I think
It's getting heated.
What's the clue?
Hold on a second.
I'm not supposed to go with the hoop like that, man.
I think I
Because if it is what
Give me 1 second here.
then I twisted it up first.
You just had to get him to mess up the clue.
That was my fault.
You shushing me this whole time. You're the one who needs to be shushed.
Because I look for key words like a detective.
All right, here we go.
What is it?
Jesus. All right, here we go. But I gotta stop doing voice to text when I'm drinking, because here we go. They were marketed under the Austin and Martin name.
Marah, what is Aston Martin?
No, it's,
Incorrect.
Oh, what is he talking about?
it's a brand.
Oh, is it a model?
Yeah.
Anybody buzz? But you can buzz back in. Try to get.
Maybachs.
Is that Nicky for a Maybach?
Yes.
Incorrect.
Manny.
Manny.
Phantom.
Phantom. Incorrect.
I guess
I
one.
don't know.
Sorry.
Trey's like, I'm just gonna ride this all the way to the end here. I could pull off a victory.
Come on.
Turned out to sink the
Come
thing.
on. Who cares?
It is a vehicle you may have heard of called the Mini.
Cooper.
Manny Cooper.
You have one.
That's embarrassing.
It is. And
There's one sitting,
Oh, wait.
there's one sitting 20 feet away from me in my driveway.
I'm sorry, I love you. I gotta think about it.
Most influential car?
really?
Yes, I remember that because
Oh,
Austin Powers.
Goodness.
Yes, he did.
Have good taste.
All right.
Yeah.
All right, here we go.
Should have known that.
All right, I think we got this one. Here we go. Indoor sports. I'm looking for an indoor sport. It was the favorite pastime of the main characters in the movie The Big Lebowski.
Manny. Trey.
Manny. I heard Manny first.
Bowling.
Bowling is correct.
I knew I should.
Sorry, bud.
That movie when you made me.
And with Manny getting the 3 points, we have a new leader, Manny.
Can't have it.
Indoor sport.
Manny is in first place with 11 points.
How much was it?
I'm looking for a popular tourist attraction. A popular tourist attraction.
Oh, man, we're like,
It is the tallest man-made monument in the United States.
Manny.
Manny.
The Abraham Lincoln statue.
The Abraham Lincoln statue. Nicky's giving the face on that one. Is incorrect.
Trey.
You just wiped out your 3 points there. Is that
Trey.
Trey.
The St. Louis Arch.
That is correct.
oh,
Yes.
And look at how close we are now.
close.
Manny lost his points. He's at 8, tied with Nicky We have a tie in first place now, and Trey is creeping up right there, and Marah's right within striking distance as well.
All right, I'll switch you back.
All right, we're down to 4 questions, 12 points remaining. Which massive gaming event? I'm looking for a gaming event. Trey.
What is E3?
E3 is -3 points. Oh no, I'm sorry. -4 points for a pre-guess.
Oh, no.
Don't worry about it.
Any other pre-guesses?
All right, I gotta redeem you now.
All right, here we go. A massive gaming event. You'll know it's not computer related because it originated in 1970. 1970. Was it the Atari 2600? No, I don't think that was even out yet.
Oh.
All right. I see some blank faces. Our second clue. The winners are given bracelets. If you win this gaming event, you win a bracelet. Oh, all right. And it is your third clue. It is the largest annual poker event in the world.
Marah, what's the World Series of Poker?
World Series of Poker is correct. Giving you a point. And let's see, we're going to put you back up to -3.
Put that when I almost did that.
You're jumping right into second place there. Trey dropped 3 points with a very bold pre-guess.
Is 3 more than 8?
Well, no, Trey's lost 3 points.
I know.
Uh-oh. All right, here we go. I'm looking for a talented athlete. He was was that a pre-guess?
No.
No.
Go waste his points.
All right. He was the first man to set world records in the 100-meter, 200-meter, and Manny.
Who is Usain Bolt?
That is correct.
Oh, I guess you did know athletes. You're like a little Olympian athlete.
He's been on a lot of television.
Look who just jumped up into the lead.
I ate a lot of Wheaties.
2 questions remaining, and just people at home listening, you don't realize how hard it is to be in the hot seats. Like it's way different when you're on. And just to prove it, so far we've had 8 questions, 24 total points, and we've only total have scored -4 points. So that's that's how hard the final round is.
No.
All right, I'm looking for a music-related phenomenon.
Okay.
Any pre-guesses?
Not at all.
Not. All right.
We learned our lesson.
No pre-guesses. It originated in the United Kingdom in 1963. Trey, confident Trey?
What is Beatlemania?
What is Beatlemania? It is correct. That's what it is.
Redemption.
Trey can rest confident that he doesn't have any negative points in the final round. And we have 1 question remaining. We have Manny in first place with 11.
This guys, I am perplexed.
Nicky with 8. Trey with 3, and Marah with 7. Now Marah can pre-guess for a win or for a tie, and Nicky can get the first one right, and Trey can play the spoiler tonight. All right. Which kitchen appliance? I'm looking for a kitchen appliance. Pre-guesses are worth 4 points. And for Nicky, also known as the win, you could actually win the game with a pre-guess. No pressure.
No, I'm not gonna do it.
All right, not falling for it.
I can't.
All right. The first hand-powered ones were introduced in the 1850s and they were slow and unreliable.
Marah, what is a mixer?
Marah with a mixer is incorrect.
Well, go big.
Hey, you gotta go big or go home. You got. This is Nicky. If you don't guess, Manny just wins.
Can you repeat the question? The clue.
I can. The first hand-powered ones were introduced in the 1850s, but were slow and unreliable. Kitchen appliance. Now Manny could guess incorrectly and tie with Nicky. That's also another option.
But that's not.
I'm just gonna hold here until Nicky buzzes in because that's the only thing that can change the game.
Fudge. There could be so many things. It was slow and unreliable. Okay, Nicky. I'm gonna say oven.
The first hand-powered oven in the 1850s, it had a flint and a spark. You had to spark your dinner.
Yeah.
That is incredibly incorrect. Yeah.
The chicken guy. Think about it. Think about it.
Yeah. Okay. A rotisserie. A rotisserie is a great answer.
This is my hand. It's hard.
Incredibly.
But, yeah.
Incredibly.
Yeah. Okay.
What's
So,
next?
unfortunately, that's gonna give Manny the win. But let's see if we can get any more points. In 1886, Josephine Cochrane created the first practical one. Cochrane, Cochrane, Cochrane. Looks like Johnny Cochran is how I would say it.
Yeah.
Cochrane, if you're French. And our last clue.
Oh, you didn't know that, Mr. Genius?
In the 1950s, they became cheaper and compact, attracting the attention of the general public.
Nicky.
What
is a garbage disposal?
Attractive garbage disposal is incorrect. Manny.
Can opener.
A can opener. Incorrect.
Oh,
I can't even keep track of this. This is where
He's over here. You're just trying to show off.
You get some points.
what about I don't know.
I don't know what happened here. Let's see. I think I have that.
He's a hand motion.
Trey.
Trey.
A melon ball.
Refrigerator.
A hand-powered refrigerator. That's what I said. Come on.
I don't. And let's see. I think we lost 3 there too. There.
I lost 1 point.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
I don't think anybody's like the. It is a dishwasher.
I was going to say dishwasher, but I was like, why would you have a hand-powered dishwasher when you would just be hand-powering the dishes?
I was gonna say a washing machine. I'm not even gonna lie. I was gonna say a washing machine. That was gonna be my last resort.
Exactly. Why don't you just wash the dishes?
I mean, I have a powered dishwasher, and I still wash the dishes before I put them in the dishwasher. I'm not the guy. I don't ever want to clean out the trap. Not going to happen in my house. I want to thank all my players tonight. Through it all, Manny is our winner tonight, battling all 3 rounds. Trey and Marah seem to be happy. Nicky, not so much. So we'll go to Trey and Marah. Trey, one more time. The floor is yours. Anything you want to promote, talk about, plug, it's all yours.
Just give That Means Nothing to Me a shot. It's a really cool. I have a lot of fun making it. I do all the editing and everything myself as well. So it's really great to get to interview. I have another episode coming out later this month where I interviewed the now retired vice president of Ripley's Believe It or Not for 40 years.
Oh, nice.
Which was just an incredible experience. My dog that you can hear in the back of the episode is named Ripley. So it was an incredible experience to get to talk to him and ask him a couple of questions about things he was proud of. I really love making the show. It's a blast to make, and I hope it's fun to listen to.
I'm sure there's some great stories with the Ripleys. Oh my goodness!
I'm so excited for that episode to come out. He purchased the gown that Marilyn Monroe sang "Happy Birthday" to JFK in for $4.8 million.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's a heck of a story.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's a good episode.
And people want to hear that. Where can they find it at?
That'll be on Spotify and iTunes, and by the time that episode is live, we should be up on YouTube as well.
Awesome, and we'll have those links in the show notes as well. And thank you so much for coming on tonight. I know that was a weird way to say thank you. And thank you. Thank you, Trey and Marah. This has been a blast. I hope to have you back on the show again. If you'd like to come back.
Of course.
We got to redeem ourselves.
All right.
I have to redeem myself.
It really is. I mean, through all those points, the winning score was only like 11. Like, it's much more difficult. The questions aren't crazy difficult, but the strategy and sitting in that hot seat is very difficult.
Yeah, it is.
You did great. Over to Manny, our winner tonight, and Nicky from the Bubble Bath Stories. Nicky's still reeling mad about the loss tonight.
A fight might break out. I'm really not sure.
I enjoyed the questions.
Yeah.
When you said animals, I was like, hey, I watched all the Planet Earth series, so I think I'm ready.
Ready to go. We get the Nature Channel on Disney Plus. Hey. National Geographic, I think it is. So, the floor is yours, Nicky and Manny. Anything you want to promote, plug, or talk about, I won't even interrupt.
Well, we have a new episode coming out tomorrow, 1:30. We're interviewing the AD, or second AD, sorry, who participated in a Netflix movie called Tiger Tail. So that's going to be a fun interview. And you guys can find us where you listen to all your favorite podcasts. And you guys can find us on Instagram and Facebook at Bubble Bath Stories.
You can find us personally. I've got on Got No Time for This on Instagram.
And I'm Nicky Trends on Instagram.
Awesome. We'll have all those links in the show notes. I'll make sure I get them from you after the show. Anything else from anybody else?
No. All right. You guys just have a great time.
Yeah.
Awesome. I'm so glad everybody enjoyed themselves. This was a great time, a great episode. And until next time, everybody, we'll see you.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Bye.